Alright boys, welcome back to the channel. So, JP Disgaea RPG had another update. We have a new banner currently out with 3 new characters, 2 of them which are summonable and 1 free to play. So the first summonable unit that we did get, it was Sweet Omega, and we also got Treya. So I think these are original Disgaea RPG characters from what I could gather. I don't think I've never seen these characters before. So definitely feels like they're new OCs. Which is pretty interesting. Maybe they've been in the story already. I personally skipped through the story. I don't really read it. So if you guys recognize these gals from the story, definitely let me know. And then obviously this is Merome over here. This is the new free-to-play unit. That's actually pretty good. So we're going to be going over all their details in one video instead of making like 3 different ones. Because again, they kind of came in a package and, you know, I don't want to like bombard JP content on the channel. I don't plan on summoning on the banner, so I'm not going to have a summon video, unfortunately, because again, the Attack on Titan collab is going to be coming next week, and I'm saving for that. So whatever currency I get, I'm going to go ahead and just save for that. And if I do get, once I finish up my room, I might do like a showcase video, kind of like showing her off, because again, her animations are pretty cool, but I don't really plan on going much further with that one. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the character. So we'll start off with the free-to-play unit. So she's a zombie girl, fan of horror movies, but she has a fear of ghosts. She often ends up grabbing someone's arm and screaming, "Eek, scary ghost." She has the broken hearts of many boys who visited the Love Laboratory. So that's Merome. Here are her stats. So her attack is pretty high, her resistance is pretty high. Again, series says Disgaea RPG. You know, pretty sure that's where she's going to be coming from. Wait, what does this say? Character that originate from appears in Disgaea. Yeah. Okay, so here is her attributes, resistances, weapon mastery is the gun. Over here, here we go. So basic parameters of characters of the party's lane type, which is a bishop plus 15%. It's pretty interesting. I'm still kind of studying up more on each typing of like the chess pieces that they currently have, right? So I don't know every single unit that falls under bishop, but I'm assuming that's going to be a decent chunk. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, not much else to say about that one. Another has been +1. We have at the beginning of the turn the basic parameters other than the HP of the enemy. Character with the highest attack minus 25%. That's interesting. I don't think I've actually seen a unit have that. So that's pretty nice. Nice little debuff there. You know, and again, it's going to be easy to get that. She's free to play, so that's going to be kind of good for some tough boss fights. Other than the HP of the enemy, characters with the highest attack minus 25. So that's pretty nice. Over here we have another enhancement +5 zombie amulet, which is all damage done by the party plus 10%. That's really good. So, you know, character skills, magic skills, you know, all damage done. So all damage definitely is pretty cool. I don't think I've actually seen a lot of characters with that, so that's pretty interesting. You know, besides that, she's not like really like crazy for like a team. Like, she's not really buffing up the team much. Like, I mean, this definitely is, but again, you have to really dig into like what type of team builds that you guys could do for that, because again, JP's realm is crazy for team building, and I'm sure you could definitely think of some good teams. I'm gonna study up on it and see what else I could think of in terms of throwing her on a team with like the bishops, but and see like how they could correlate with, you know, Gun and, you know, her in general. The good thing is the Nether Aspect +5 is all damage again, so I mean, you could get away with not having to run her on a full gun team, so that's good news. Over here, you got Nether Hazard +7 when you're equipped with a gun weapon. All status abnormalities are invalid, so that's nice. You know, that's definitely going to be good for harder content when that takes into effect. So she has some pretty interesting, and I like the names on them. You know, you got Dream, Fearsome, Zombie Amulet, Survival Horror, Merome's Lucky Charm. I like those. Over here you got her skills, which is so she has a cheap AoE, so that's nice. Add poison effect, so that's cool. Here is her single target, which is a debuff, so she has 2 debuffs on her. And then on her another hazard +3, which is a plus damage single target. She's lowering defense and resistance from the seams of it, so that's pretty nice. She is a pretty good solid unit. Again, you know, to be pretty good on the debuffing side. The team builds we have to kind of sit more on, but you know, pretty interesting unit. She's definitely interesting. She's not just Unga Boonga. You know, she's a debuffer. She has a poison, and overall, she seems pretty solid for a free-to-play card. Then here's her magic skills. She got Mahuj, Armor Break, Mega Star, Mega Armor Break, Sleep, and Mega Sleep. So pretty interesting. And let's go ahead and jump over to Treya. So, but actually, before we do that, again, solid unit, a bit more interesting than a lot of the other cards that we've currently have seen. I like her. She's definitely pretty cool. So let's go ahead and do Tria. She is going to be a monster type, and she's going to be a magical monster type, so that's going to be nice. You know, a lot more magic buffs. It's always good. So again, the only reason why I'm reading this is because I haven't seen these characters much. So claims to be daughter of an oppressive noble who opposes her father's way of doing things. As a result, she lives as a fugitive, harried by her father's minions, sees herself as the real heroine of the Love Laboratory. Interesting. So again, you know, she's monster type, and she's going to be dropping that magic. Over here, stat table's looking pretty good. Resistance is pretty damn high, and her int is pretty high as well. So she's looking good there. Attributes, resistances, again, magic. And let's go over her abilities. So basic parameters of characters of the party's Xenia type Queen. So this is actually good for the, you know, recent character that we just got, which was actually Flown. Flown was a, I think, Queen type as well. So that's kind of nice that they added Tria already. So that is going to be Fallen Vessel Flown buffs right there. So that's good. Over here, you got plus 16% damage dealt by a character of the party's Xenia type Queen with a special move. Interesting. So that's another enhancement plus 1. So that's, again, she works really well with the Queen team, which is nice. We need more buffs for that. You got another enhancement plus 5 at the beginning of the turn. SP plus 12 for the character of the party's later type Queen. Okay. She's looking. This is interesting. You know, Phone. You know, we're getting more friends for you. Over here, you got another enhancement plus 7. Basic parameters other than HP of enemies, male characters minus 10%. So that's a pretty good debuff right there. So I like her. She's definitely going to be. We need more characters like this for the Queen team, because obviously Flown being a Fest unit definitely needs more support, and I think this is a good support for Flown, right? They didn't take too long to throw another unit onto that Queen style party, so that's good. Definitely very good. Over here are her skills. She does have a cheap AoE with a paralyzed effect. Over here is her party buff, so she raises defense and raises int. So interesting. That is real good buffs. Over here it's her another enhancement plus 3, which is a single target, and she basic parameters other than HP plus 20%. Hey man, bro, Tria's good, man. Tria's really good, actually. She's really, you know, if you could really rock a good Queen team, I mean, again, Queen's gonna be very niche, right? Same thing with like the Bishop. You know, and that's going to be kind of something global players, including myself, are going to have to get more used to. Is trying to make teams around the type, like these typing. Like you got the Queen, the Bishop, and stuff like that. So you're going to have to start focusing on that whenever it comes to global. So, but I definitely like her kit. Her skills are good. Her abilities are good. Again, huge buffer, Fallen Vessel Flown into any other Queen units. So which is great. So this is definitely a card that we needed. And then down here you got magic spells, which is Fire, Braveheart, Mega Fire, Mega Braveheart, Giga Fire, and Omega Fire. So good magic spells, good character skills, good abilities. I like her a lot, but I don't need a sub. I did not get Flown, so unfortunately I don't really need her yet. But at some point down the line, I would love to grab her. So yeah, that's pretty much it from this one. Again, closing thoughts. Great for a Queen. Good unit. I mean, you definitely need to run her on a Queen team. She's not going to be good pretty much anywhere else. Besides, like this at the end will help out the party, and then I guess like this down here, like her extra character skills will definitely help out any party. So keep that in mind. So let's look at our last character, which is Sweet Omega, which is going to be a spear user, which is nice. Good attack, good defense, good int. Well, and resistance are going to be a bit lower, but the defense and the attack is looking very good. We also have another, OC. So a master of being a heroine who takes care of things at the Schools of Love Laboratory, despite her questionable record of bittersweet experiences with boys. She is a true expert of youth. So I do like, by the way, all their designs are really good. I like all their designs. Tria looks really good. Merome probably is going to be like a fan favorite for sure, and I'm happy she's free. And Sweet Omega looks dope with the, her bread in the mouth, which is sick. So I like them. And let's check out, attributes, resistances, again, spear. And let's check out what she's going to be rocking with. So basic parameters of characters of the party's Xenia type Luke plus 15%. again, that sounds pretty good, but I just have to kind of learn a bit more. So yeah, each of these characters are buffing up one. That's an interesting take, right? So you got Tria buffing up Queen, you got Merome working with the Bishop, and then now you have Sweet Omega working with Luke. So that's cool that they're trying to create that. I guess like try to push that meta more, trying to push that meta a bit more. So that's cool. Over here, another enhancement +1. At the beginning of the turn, your speed plus 30%. That's fantastic. That's definitely going to help out quite a bit with her character skills too, seeing how she already has a cheap AoE, so that's great. We got another answer +5. If the party has 3 or more characters of Lane and type Luke, the party's speed plus 12%, 3 turns at the beginning of the battle. So you definitely want to rock a full Luke team. So that's going to be, just kind of something you have to keep in mind. Her entry are going to be very situational in those teams. It's not going to be all for everybody. So that's just something you have to keep in mind when you're summoning for these characters whenever they come to global, which will probably be like in a year from now. So you don't have to worry too much. But yeah, if you're playing JP, probably won't even bother summoning on this banner. Personally, wait for ALTs next week. So if the party, again, if the party has 3 or more characters of Lane type, the party speed plus 12%. I mean, that's fire, bro. Because again, if she's able to get double that, she's going to be outspeeding pretty much everybody. Then we got another answer +7. If the party has 3 or more characters of Lane type Luke, damage dealt by the party plus 18%. So you want to have a full Luke team. You want to get her to another answer +7 because that support that she's providing is going to be very powerful. So I like her. Again, she's going to be a bit more on the niche side, but hey, it's fine. It's a-okay. Over here are the skills. So an AoE with a debuff, lowering attack by 10%. Over here, you got Sprinter, which is speed plus 15% for 3 turns, CRT plus 5% for 2 turns, and that's a party, non-attack. So that's interesting. Dude, she's sick. She's really good, man. Imagine you get both those things off. You're going to be outspeeding pretty much everything. You just have to make sure you got the Luke team going on. And then you have another enhancement +3, which is a single target, and it's an attack of 35 to 45%, obviously depending on the level. Lane and Rock character is further int plus 35% to 45 depending on level, so that's good too. I like her a lot, but I gotta study up more on the Luke symbol. I gotta learn more about the Luke, but other than that, I'm pretty intrigued with her kit. I do think her kit is pretty damn solid. She's looking pretty good, and the magic spells are Wind, Armor Break, Mega Wind, Mega Armor Break, and Giga Wind, and Omega Wind. So looking pretty good all in all. I don't have many issues with them besides like myself not knowing much about the that system yet. Obviously, once I learn more about it, I'll be able to provide more information, more team builds and stuff. But unfortunately, till then, I do apologize that I don't have that much knowledge on this. I just wanted to kind of go over the characters, talk about them a bit again because these are brand new and they do look pretty nice. I like their designs. I think their designs look pretty damn solid, and I think overall they're all pretty good characters. They're just going to be good for their own retrospective teams and stuff like that, and I think they're going to continue to I don't think they're going to continue to push this narrative too much. It probably might just be right now, but beyond that, we'll probably see this more down the line, probably after ALT, probably after the next Fest unit. Personally, we'll probably have a Fest unit. I'll probably see it after that, but other than that, boys, that is the end of the video. So if you guys enjoyed, like and subscribe for more content. It's great to have you guys here as always. Again, Sweet Omega is sick, Tria's sick, and Merome is also pretty freaking dope. So I'll go ahead and end it there. I'll see you guys next time, and have a great day. Bye.